Alright, it is that time of year again. It is time for me to make my plans for what I'm doing for amusement parks in 2020. So right now, when I'm recording this, it is mid-January 2020. Let's do a recap of 2019 first. So 2019, we stayed pretty much around the New England region. We only did an out and back trip to Rye Playland in New York. And then pretty much we just stayed around the New England region. And then 2018 we did a big trip. We went to Ohio. So that was pretty much of a big trip. And then 2020 we do have a major big trip coming in late June, early July. And then if that trip works well, we have another possible trip in August, which is a mediocre sized trip. So let's get on with the park plan. So the park that is definitely more the confirmed park, the park that's pretty much confirmed out of all the parks this year that I'll be going to is easily the most confirmed park. And this is my home park, Six Flags New England. It's definitely the most confirmed park that I'll be going to this year. It's the park that I've been going more than any other park on the planet. So it's definitely confirmed that I'll be going to Six Flags New England this year. A lot of you guys might be thinking about lake compounds, saying, what about lake compounds? Well, unfortunately, since we're doing major trips this year, we're not going to be doing lake compounds this year. Just because we're doing a lot of major trips this year, so we're not going to be doing lake compounds this year. So now let's do month by month. So February, March, I'm not really much planning much. I was actually planning at one point to go down to Nickelodeon's Universe down in the Meadows in New Jersey. I was planning to go down there. Unfortunately, I'm going to be pushing that off for a later time of the year. April, that's when Six Flags New England opens up, so I'll probably be going to Six Flags New England around that time. So I'll probably be going to Six Flags New England. Same with maybe early May through Memorial Day, I'll probably be going to Six Flags New England. June, I'll also be going to Six Flags New England as well. And then we hit late June, early July, and this is our major trip. So this trip we're going to go through several states. I am super excited for this trip. I am like really excited for this trip. And this is a major trip. It's way bigger than the Ohio trip in 2018. So the trip that we will be doing in 2020, the trip that we will be doing in 2020 is that we're going to be going to Florida in 2020. I am super excited that we will be going to Florida in 2020. And we're actually going to be driving down to Florida. So we're actually going to be stopping by parks on the way down and on the way up. So I am really excited for Florida in 2020. So the first park we're actually going to be stopping down is that we're actually going to be stopping at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg in Virginia. I'm pretty excited for this park. I haven't been to this park yet, and I'm really excited for this park. And then we go straight down to Florida, and we're going to be stopping by a lot of cool parks. Now, we're going to stop by a lot of major parks down in Florida, but the only parks that we're actually not going to be stopping by in Florida is the Disney parks. And that is because Disney parks are very expensive, and this is a very expensive trip as well, so we're not going to be doing Disney parks on this trip. So the list of parks that we will be doing, which I am super excited, but we're going to be going to a lot of cool amusement parks down in Florida besides the Disney parks. So we're not going to be doing Disney parks on this trip, but here's the list of parks that we will be going to in 2020 in Florida. So first park we're going to be hitting is Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We're also going to be hitting SeaWorld Orlando, and we're also going to be doing Busch Gardens Tampa, which I'm really excited for. I'm super excited for Iron Gwazi. I'm gonna be riding that in 2020. I'm super excited for Iron Gwazi. Um, it looks really cool. So looking forward for Iron Gwazi. And then this is 50-50. It's not confirmed yet, but we're thinking about doing the Fun Spot parks down there. Um, I would like to check out Mind Blower at one point, so I would like to check out Mind Blower at one point. It's a wooden coaster that goes upside down. I haven't been on a wooden coaster that goes upside down before, but this is 50-50. It's not confirmed, but we're planning on it. So we might do the two Fun Spot parks in Orlando and in Kissimmee. So that is it for the Florida parks. And now we're gonna be going. So now we're gonna be going straight up. We're gonna go straight up. We're not gonna be doing Six Flags over Georgia. We're not gonna be stopping by there, just because that park is actually out of the way. It's near Atlanta, so we're not going to be stopping by Six Flags over Georgia, but we are actually going to be stopping in Charlotte, North Carolina for Carowinds. I'm actually really excited for Carowinds. Fury 325 has been a bucket list park for like years, has been a bucket list coaster for like years. And Carowinds has been a bucket list park for years as well. Ever since Fury 325 was on the map, it was a bucket list park for me. I'm super excited for the other cool roller coasters like Copperhead Strike and Intimidator. So I'm really excited for this park. And then after that, we're not going to be stopping by King's Dominion at all this year just because we didn't buy season fair passes this year. Yes, we are stopping at Carowinds, but it's just one day at Carowinds. But we're actually going to go from Charlotte all the way up to Maryland, and we're going to be hitting Six Flags America in Maryland. I heard it's one of the weaker Six Flags parks, but I'm honestly looking forward to try it out. I haven't been there before, so yeah. And then that's it for the East Coast / Florida trip. A lot of cool amusement parks on this trip, so yeah, I'm really excited for it. And anything can possibly change. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description, so anything can possibly change. So please make sure to follow me on Instagram or stay updated to my Instagram in case anything changes. So that's it for that Florida. So that's it for that trip. And now we hit the rest of July, and that'll probably be when I'll probably be going to Six Flags New England, maybe around that. Maybe Six Flags New England around that. I will also like to check out Edaville Family Theme Park, since they're possibly gonna open Curse Splash. Hopefully it opens this year, and it doesn't be standing but not operating for like 3 years. So hopefully it's open this year. So I would like to check out Curse Splash and Edaville this year. And then now we hit August, early to mid-August. I'm planning to do a mediocre size trip. This is not big, but it's small, and plus this is also 50-50 chance. It's not confirmed this trip. If the Florida trip works well, then we might be doing this trip. So the trip that we'll be doing possibly in August is the Mid-Atlantic trip. So we're going to be going into 3 states. We'll be doing New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. We're not going to be doing Upper New York near Buffalo parks, around that, but we'll be doing like lower parks. So the only New York park that we'll be stopping by is Coney Island in Brooklyn. So we'll be doing that. I heard they're getting a new roller coaster this year, so that's something looking forward to. We're going to be doing 2 New Jersey parks, possibly. We're going to be doing the Mall of America, possibly on this trip. That's why I want to push it out, because of it might be on a possible trip. So we might do the Mall of America, and then I'll also like to check out, and then the other park that we might also be going to is Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. Since they're getting Jersey Devil Coaster, I'll also like to check out that. And then we might stop by 2 Pennsylvania parks. We're not going to be doing Hershey Park or Dorney Park. Hershey Park's pretty expensive since they're opening Candymonium, so we're not going to be doing Hershey Park this year. But two parks that we'll probably be doing is Sesame's Place, since we have the Busch Garden season pass. So we might be doing we might be doing Sesame's Place, and this is 50-50, but we might be doing Knoebels in Ellisburg, Pennsylvania. I would love to check out Phoenix. It's been a bucket list it's been a bucket list coaster since I've even known it, probably since 2015. It's not like one of my bucket lists, but I would like to check it out to see how good it is, if it deserves to be like #1 best wooden coaster in the world. So yeah. So that's it for the 2 trips that I just announced. And then we do September. September is when Halloween stuff happens. So I'll probably be doing Six Flags New England's Fright Fest. And then I would also like to check out Canopy Lake Park's Fright Fest I don't know if it's called Fright Fest, but their Halloween event, Canopy Lake Parks, because I heard their Halloween event is pretty good. And I heard the haunted attractions are also pretty good as well. October, probably the same thing, do Six Flags New England Fright Fest. And then we hit to November and December. That's when Christmas stuff happens. I'll probably be doing Six Flags New England's Holiday in the Park around that time. I might also maybe take a trip out to Edaville, because I heard their Christmas event is pretty good as well. So I might maybe take a trip to Edaville for their Christmas event. So that's it for my plans for 2020. If I've announced your home park, and if you want to meet up with me this summer or this year, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, since I'm going to be doing a lot of updates. I won't be doing updates on YouTube. I will be making updates on Instagram, probably to my stories. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to meet me, you can follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram. So yeah. So that's it for my park plans for 2020. Like I said, if you're planning to meet me this year, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Like I said, link will be in the description. Subscribe for more Coaster Box videos. They'll be coming out shortly, and I'll catch you guys later.